Greetings, 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 royal family. I'm back. You're back. Welcome back. Thanks for clicking on the video. Ladies and gentlemen, got a couple of hot topics that I want to discuss with you today. Okay, so hopefully everybody is having a splendid Thursday. Happy Thursday. It is September 17th. The year is 2020. We're almost done with 2020, y'all. Let's try to hold on. Hopefully 2021 will be a better year. But for now, we're here. So we got to make the best of a bad situation. Come on, Auntie Gladys. So a couple of hot topics lined up for you today. Wendy Williams, she made a creepy confession and she also sported a new look. Her show is going to be returning Monday. I think that's the 21st, right? Monday, September 21st. So I can't wait to see what, what Wendy is going to be bringing. Blac Chyna, she talked about not getting child support. So I'll dive into that a little bit. Kanye West, Lord. Have you been seeing his tweets and deletes? Whew, Kanye West has a message to send to the music industry and to the NBA and to black people. And I was interested. And I was feeling some of the stuff that he was saying. But he made it rain on his Grammy and not in the way that you think. What else is on here? Netflix. Their cancellations have skyrocketed since this movie Cuties came out. A lot of people were boycotting Netflix. Hey, my loves. I wonder what Monique has to say about this. And a whole host of other topics. So please like the video. That is your admission fee. Share the video. That is an extra admission fee. And please drop your comments, respectful comments as always, throughout the broadcast. And if you're watching the replay, the same rules apply. And speaking of making the best of a bad situation, Patti LaBelle and Gladys Knight, on Sunday, they did their verses, Queen Patti and Queen Gladys. They both looked amazing. They did great. It was fun. There was a little bit of shade thrown. It is what it is. That's okay. And there were also a lot of memes made. And I'm totally here for it. I did watch. I was surprised at the attendance. They didn't even reach 1 million views on Instagram, that is. And I said before in a previous video that I want to see the stats for this versus. Well, Swiss Beats and Timbaland, they updated us as far as the views and some of the stats for this versus. So it's been revealed that 3.7 million people tuned in to the versus battle across Instagram Live and Apple Music. Well deserved. They did a phenomenal job. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. They brought Dionne Warwick out for a little set. Now I find that interesting. That probably means that there were more views on Apple Music. Like I said, I viewed it live on Instagram, and the most views was like 430 something thousand. They didn't even get to. I don't think they got to 500,000. I don't think they got to 500,000. Either way, these ladies did great. They made history. I am glad that they were in their right mind, best of health. They looked great. They sounded great. It was fun. A little bit of carrying on that Patti LaBelle did, I was here for it. So I was extremely satisfied. So in my opinion, not only did Apple Music and Versus and Instagram win, but we the fans won. And these ladies just exuded class and sophistication. And I was here for it. So job well done. Brava, aunties. Brava. All right, moving along. Kanye West. This is according to TMZ. Kanye West whizzes on his own Grammy. He also got timed out by Twitter because of some of the tweets that he was posting. Do y'all see this? No, I'm not playing the video. Most of you have probably seen it by now. If not, you can just type it in. Oh, Kanye. So this was on his Twitter. This is deleted now. And he captioned this video, "I won't stop." Lord. So the platform removed Kanye West's Forbes tweet because it revealed private information, and Ye's account has since been temporarily locked. Kanye says Twitter put him in timeout after his tweet storm, and he's using Rick Fox to get the word out. So Rick Fox posted to his Twitter, my friend Kanye West wants you all to know that he was kicked off of Twitter for 12 hours. Now, this is the tweet. Oh my, I can't believe he did this. Now, this is wild. This is the tweet that he posted, and he doxed the owner, creator, creative director, or whatever of Forbes. He put his number, but you see TMZ, they blocked that out. Good. This is Kanye. No, this is not good. This is not good at all. So Ye just basically started going off about his thoughts on Black people needing a seat at the table. He's often talked about that before, and he's on the music industry's behind, and that's why he put his Grammy in the toilet and he decided to make it rain. So Kanye West just posted a video of himself apparently urinating on his own Grammy, which is chilling in one of his toilets at home and being subjected to a golden shower. Hard to say for sure if this is real or not, but the imagery is striking and gross too. He captioned the post, "Trust me, I won't stop." So Kanye West has 21 Grammys, it says here, right? 21 Grammys. I mean, he can do whatever he wants with his Grammys. Do you think that this is insulting to the Grammy entity? Nah, a lot of people have been boycotting the Grammys for years anyway because of their lack of diversity and representation on the board, on the Grammy board, and then also some artists feeling snubbed by the Grammys. Well, Kanye West isn't easing up off his push for Black ownership in enterprise or his gripes about not getting a chance to own the masters to his songs. Kanye was going off again early Wednesday about African Americans, by and large, not getting their fair share of the pie. Instead, he says, they're mostly used by companies run by whites. He again points to the NBA and the music business as examples. In his new Twitter rant, he says, "We sat back and watched Nick Cannon get canceled, and we go to play ball in a bubble while Black Lives Matter with Black Lives Matter on our backs. Brothers, let's stand together for real. There is no NBA or music industry without Black people. Fair contracts matter. Ownership matters." So insisting he's made multi-billions, Kanye says he's one of the few who can openly speak on this issue without repercussions. The implication being he's rich enough to where he doesn't have to worry about a record label trying to muzzle him. So Kanye West, and that goes, to me, that goes along with his personality, because Kanye West has always been outspoken, even when he was first introduced to us as a producer, before he even started rapping. And he always had a lot to say, but, people in the music industry, entertainment world probably didn't take him seriously because it's like, who is this kid with this backpack and these polo shirts? Like, we don't want to hear what he has to say. He has no money. So now that he's a billionaire, what are you going to say? And why don't you own your masters, Kanye? So Kanye, he brings the conversation back to himself and his own fight for ownership of his master recordings, blasting Universal Music Group and alleging they won't even give him a chance to buy them outright because he feels they know he can probably afford them. Of course he can afford them. He's a billionaire, right? Yikes. Oh, Kanye. What do you guys think about him putting... What do you think about him putting his Grammy in the toilet and making it rain? It's a strong message, like a very strong message, but they are his Grammys and he earned them. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that, but I am not blind to the fact that there are a lot of musicians. Prince, look at Prince. It was said that Prince was really trying to buy back his masters, and it didn't go in his favor, for lack of a better word or lack of a better phrase. Same thing with Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson spoke out about Sony Music. People call him crazy too. And I do want to go on record as saying this. I like Kanye West. I respect Kanye West. I always have. Before Kanye West even made his first album, I was aware of who he was. And then, of course, his bodies of work. I love it. I do. I am a supporter of Kanye West, the artist, right? Now, when he gets to talking about stuff like this, I'm a supporter as well. The way that he does it, But then again, I'm not in his shoes, so I don't know what battles he's facing behind the scenes. And I also want to say that just because someone has a mental illness does not mean that they're not capable of telling some truths, right? We may not like the way that Kanye West gets his message across, but it doesn't mean that what he's saying is false. Like I said, there have been several music artists and athletes, actors, actresses who are basically saying some of the same things that Kanye West is saying, just not in the manner that he says it. So it is what it is. Tell me what you think about Kanye making it rain on his Grammy. Blac Chyna, she's up next. So Blac Chyna says that she takes care of both of her children with no child support from their fathers. So Blac Chyna, you know, she has 2 children. She has a daughter with Rob, and she also has a son with rapper Tyga. She says that taking care of her kids with no child support from either of their fathers is a big flex. So her comments come after she slammed both of the fathers of her children back in 2019. And this was in February. And she said, you know what's so wild to me is that I never asked Tyga for child support, Rob for child support, or whatever. And then we just went to court and whatnot. And I tried to squash it, which I did, but none of that comes out. It's only negative-ish. Well, of course, because drama sells. You should know that, girl. You was in the reality TV world. Anyway, she continued, we went to court mediation and I suggested we went to court mediation and I squashed it because I never wanted no money from Rob because it was never about that, period. I have kids. I'm reading what she said. This is not me talking. I have kids by 2 guys that effing tricked me, whatever, and they don't give me ish. No child support, and I'm sick of that ish. Rob didn't help me. Tyga ain't helped me. My mom ain't helped me, but like tried to like smack me down, period. And I'm just letting y'all know all this ish I built by myself. So it's unclear why Rob and Tyga supposedly don't pay any child support, but I don't know. I don't know if China is not telling the whole truth, you know, because there are people, there's always a story coming out about her and especially Rob. You know, there were allegations of mistreatment of their daughter. It was just a whole bunch of foolishness, put it that way. So this is according to the Jasmine brand. Shout out to the Jasmine brand. Love their publication. Okay. But yeah, what do you guys think? I mean, China, I'm going to keep it real. You wouldn't be the first parent that is taking care of your child without child support from the other parent, and you probably won't be the last. I mean, it is what it is. So she has a right to kind of brag, I guess. You know, she's proud of herself. That is a big flex. You know, not everyone is able to do that, but good for you. They're your kids. I mean, if the fathers weren't alive, you'd have to take care of them anyway. So it is what it is. That whole child support debacle can get messy at times. What do you guys think? Do you care? Let us just keep praying for these children, okay? Moving along. Hey, my girl, Auntie Wendy. Look at Wendy's bangs. You see her bangs? Go ahead, Wendy. So she is sporting a new look. Wendy Williams is ready to get back to work, and I think most of us, we are ready for her to do so. Now, this new look is cute and all, you know, age appropriate, yada, yada. I think she looks great. I just can't wait to see how she delivers her hot topics after the pandemic. I wonder, is she going to talk about what she went through personally during the pandemic? You know, is she going to talk about her being in the hospital allegedly? Like, I want to see what she's going to do. I think she might be very transparent because she made a confession that she spies on her neighbor while he's in the shower. She said, I peep and I Tom. Wendy, isn't that illegal? Girl. So she obviously has a lot of free time on her hands, you know, during the pandemic. So during her guest appearance on Late Night with Seth Meyers, Wendy confessed to staring out of her bedroom window with binoculars. So she said she uses the binoculars to watch people, outside her New York apartment. And one in particular has caught Wendy's eye. So Wendy says there's an apartment building across, and the man takes showers. And the shower is right there at the window, and I watch. So she went on to describe the window as a like head to ankle window in height, to which she exclaimed with a laugh that that's still most of the good parts. I don't know what the hell Wendy was talking about. I tried to write down what she said. Anyway, um Wendy, I don't think this is legal. Oh my god. Wendy, what kind which oh boy. Which Wendy are we going to get on September 21st? Yeah, which one do you think? We think you're gonna get the Wendy that overshares. You think we're gonna get the Wendy that is emotional and cries. You think we're gonna get the righteous, positive, kumbaya Wendy with a positive message, or do you think we're gonna get all of the above? I think it's gonna be all of the above. I just can't wait to see what she is going to say. But why are you going on a talk show and telling people that you look out your window with binoculars? All right. But then you look at one of your neighbors who takes shower, girl. I don't know. Anyway, she did say that she was very happy to be done with doing broadcasts from her home. You guys know she had a very hard time doing the Wendy at home. She got a lot of criticism about how her apartment looked, when she would eat on camera. She said, well, my thing is, I don't know how big your home is. She was talking to the host, and how much space you have, but I live in an apartment. And she said, not my fault, but I live in an apartment. And it was very personal to me for people to see, my area, and people criticized and couldn't understand my groove. And then we just stopped doing that because we were ramping up for new stuff, new season, new Wendy. So I don't know. Wendy, I'm kind of nervous now, man. You oversharing, or is she doing that because she's trying to create buzz for everyone to tune into her show to see if she's going to talk more about her peeping and tomming? Wendy, ma'am, what I'm going to need you to do is stop oversharing. It's a little bit too much. But I can't wait till you come back, girl. We missed you. I've been trying to hold it down as far as the hot topics are concerned while you've been gone. So let me know what you think. Do you think Wendy is lying? And do you think that we're going to get multiple versions of Wendy on the return of her show? I don't think she's going to have a studio audience. And she did say that she gets tested for COVID every day. Her and I guess the limited staff that are there, like some of the production that's there. I'm fine with that. She doesn't need an audience. Like, we're tuning in for you, Wendy. Anyway, moving along. BIGPOPPA. I previously reported that there was going to be a auction of some hip hop memorabilia at this well-to-do auction house in New York, Sotheby's. So Tupac's love letters to his high school sweetheart, Salt and Pepper's Push It leather jackets, and Biggie Smalls' crown, King of New York crown. These were some of the items that were going to be auctioned off. It was a virtual auction. So I decided to stay on top of the story to find out how much Biggie's crown sold for. Well, this was did y'all know that his crown was plastic? So this was a plastic prop, right, worn by Biggie, and it has sold for nearly $500,000. So on Tuesday, Sotheby's conducted its first ever auction dedicated to coveted hip hop items. Okay, this is according to Complex. So the most anticipated lot of the night was the crown Biggie wore in the 1997 King of New York photograph shot by Baron Claiborne. So the piece was predicted to fetch around $300,000, but ultimately sold for $594,750. So the portrait session was conducted for Rap Pages magazine just several days prior to Biggie's death. You guys know this. This is a famous, iconic photo. But the crown was plastic. I didn't even know the crown was plastic. I thought the crown was like a little bit of gold. Wow. Mm-mm-mm. That's very, very interesting. So let's see what else sold. I have a list of other stuff that sold. Other items sold at the auction included a Supreme X Louis Vuitton hoodie that went for $4,800, a pair of Salt and Pepper's Push It jackets that sold for $19,000, Slick Rick's diamond eye patch $20,000, Fab Five Freddy's gold and diamond MTV ring $28,000, a complete run of Source magazine. Wow. $26,000? That's it? Whoa. And 22 unpublished letters from Tupac to his high school sweetheart. $60,000. So they cleaned up. Wow. Biggie's crown was plastic. And the photographer said that he bought it from like this novelty store. And he didn't think that it was going to be a big deal. Biggie signed it. He autographed the inside of the crown, and the photographer autographed the inside of the crown as well. Woo! Over $500,000. You know, I wonder who owns it. I wonder if they're gonna donate it or whatever. But I think that crown should have stayed in some sort of like hip hop museum or something like that. Or his mother, Biggie's mother, should have gotten the crown. She probably don't even want the crown. She doesn't want anything associated with what ended up taking her son's life. But yeah, let me know if you guys saw this or if you heard about this. Like I said, I know I reported on this before. $20,000 for all the Source magazines. That's it, or $26,000. All right, moving along. Monica, aka Miss Thang, aka Goonica. So R&B singer Monica's fans gave her a playful nickname. They call her Goonica. And it's basically because Monica is said to have a quick temper, and she's been known to basically put hands and feet on people. So yesterday, Monica seemed to play kind of like dumb for a moment, and she asked her fans why they gave her the name Goonica. So this was hilarious. So Monica posted on her IG, "I have absolutely no idea why y'all call me Goonica. Anyone care to explain? Why don't you tell me below? Just a little morning hashtag Mo Talk," right? So, first of all, this name is hilarious, Goonica. So the fans basically reminded Monica of some of, her past antics that earned her that nickname. So some of the responses were, "Now, Monica, this you? Keep that to yourself till you see me. And we know you kept it cute and didn't sprinkle hoe on the end." So she was on the reel. She was on the reel a while back. And she was talking about like people talking about her, or if they have a problem with her. She basically said, well, keep it cute, keep all of that talk to yourself until you see me in person. Very, very confrontational. There was also someone who says, "I remember going to see you last February at Centennial Park. I don't know what the band did to piss you off, but baby, if looks could kill, they would have been dead." And someone else says she came to the Bay Area for Summer Jam and cussed out 106 KMEL for making her music skip while on stage. I fell in love with her that very moment. Oh my God. So she was talking about pulling up. They had other comments in here. And then someone said, "Well, just the other day, for starters, you threatened the sound crew at the Patti verses with a pull up due to technical issues. Shall I go on?" Oh my God. But you know what though? Monica is just very vocal and no nonsense. So I thought it was cute that she decided to, kind of play dumb and say, "Why y'all call me Goonica?" I think she wanted to be entertained by the comments. Tell me what you think. Do you think that Monica has earned her name Goonica? Let me know. All right, moving along. Joker. Did you guys see this movie? I know this came out last year, but Joaquin Phoenix, I think he did a phenomenal job as the Joker, and he won an Academy Award, rightfully so. I thought it was a great movie. Well, Joaquin Phoenix, he was offered $50 million for 2 potential Joker sequels. That's a heavy. I'm in the wrong field. I'm in the wrong field. I want to be an actress. Anyway, so it's been reported that he was offered the 50 mil to reprise his role as Arthur Fleck, Joker, for 2 potential sequels. Now, according to the Mirror, Warner Brothers is currently negotiating Joaquin Phoenix's, I love his name, Joaquin. Anyway, they're negotiating his return for 2 new films in the next 4 years. So it's still being negotiated, sources told the publication, but the scripts are being written and Joaquin is very engaged in it. They added Warner Brothers plans to make 2 sequels in the next 4 years with a long-term commitment to Joaquin and his Joker director Todd Phillips and producer Bradley Cooper. It's all about getting Joaquin to accept the terms and the biggest payday of his career by far. 50 million? But you know what? All that glitters ain't gold. And with some of these actors, it seems like they end up in a very dark place when they play some of these dark roles. Look what happened to what is his name, y'all? He played the Joker in Dark Knight. Damn, I can't remember his name. I know somebody will put it in the comments. But look at what happened to or what they're saying happened to him. They said that his role was so dark and he visited places, spiritually that caused him to no longer be here. So I wonder how dark are they going to get in these 2 sequels? Like what's going to be the outline, what the plot is going to be like. And I wonder if Joaquin Phoenix can handle that. Like we don't need another tragedy, but he did do a darn good job in my opinion. When I first heard that Joaquin Phoenix was going to be playing Joker or Arthur Fleck in the movie, I immediately said, yes, genius, because Joaquin Phoenix is a great actor. I don't like to say fan, but I like his work, So tell me what you think. Did you watch the original Joker movie? Do you think that there needs to be 2 movies after that? Why the heck not? It'll be something original and it'll tell the story of Arthur Fleck, like how Arthur Fleck became Joker. That's what I like. So tell me what you guys think. Make sure you guys are hitting the like button, please. I greatly appreciate it. Make sure you're dropping your comments. I appreciate that as well. All right, up next. Hey, my loves. Hey, my sweet babies. Netflix. So the subscription cancellation spike following the Cuties release. Did you guys hear about this? Did you watch Cuties? Did you cancel your Netflix subscription? No judgment, just a question. So the Netflix released this movie, right? Cuties on September 9th. And it sparked a social media campaign to like boycott Netflix because they wanted Netflix to remove the movie, which they didn't. The director of the movie stands behind the movie 100%, says that this is a message, a positive message to show how the little ones are over-sexualized. But it was a bit too much, apparently, for some. So people were urging others, to cancel their service, saying that the film sexualizes the little ones. And by September 12th, cancellations increased 8 times the daily average recorded in August. This is according to Variety. So attorneys general from Louisiana, Florida, Texas, and Ohio wrote a joint letter to Netflix CEO Reed Hastings saying Cuties is, quote, fodder for those with criminal imaginations, serving to normalize the view that little ones are sexual beings. Well, I didn't see the movie, but I did hear and read about all of the controversy surrounding the movie. I am familiar with the plot of the movie because I'll read that, trust me, before I watch, instead of me watching some things like movies and stuff like that, like Get Out, like I still haven't seen Get Out to this day. I have read the plot and the character breakdown and character analysis and all that stuff. So I pretty much get the gist, but I'm not going to sit and watch that. Same thing with Precious, believe it or not, the movie with Monique and Gabourey Sidibe. Is that how you say her name? Anyway, who's a great actress, by the way. But I've never seen Precious. I don't want to see it. I read the synopsis, all that good stuff. And cuties, I heard all of this. I seen and heard all this controversy around this movie, and I'm not gonna watch it. I didn't watch it. I'm not going to, but I read the whole spiel about the movies. So if you saw the movie, what do you think about the movie? Did you cancel your Netflix subscription? Do you think that Netflix should have removed the movie? And again, the director of the movie stands behind the movie 100%, saying that it is a message that needs to be told about how little ones are sexualized. What do I want to say? I just like some of the things that are becoming normal is really sick as hell. And these things probably have always existed, but now that we have so much access to easy access to information and so many media outlets and so many ways to get things out to people, I think that it's just too much. I feel like when it comes to the little ones, no, no, freaking no. And I'm trying not to cuss because if you follow me for some time, you know how I feel about children. And they're making such grotesque-ish normal, and it's sick. So those are my thoughts on that. All right, Royal Family, that's all I got. Okay, I got some other hot topic videos to get out for you guys, some short videos, for those whose attention span is short. No judgment. I understand not everybody wants to listen to or watch long videos, so I'm gonna go get started on that. But those of you who joined today, thank you so much for listening and watching. I greatly appreciate it. I hope you enjoy the remainder of your Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday, so that means What the Friday will be up tomorrow. I don't know what time. Just make sure your notification bell is selected to all so you don't miss out on any of my uploads. And if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button. We would love to have you join our Royal Family. Welcome to the new subscribers. Welcome to the Royal Family. And my A1 Day Ones, as always, thank you for your support, your continued support, encouragement, and thank you for holding it down. I'm signing off for now, but I'll be back real soon. Until next time, folks, peace.